I'm giving away $100 to the best setup this month, and I want you to help me pick the winner. Much better. The monthly winner then moves on to the annual grand finale for some kick-ass prizes. So all you gotta do is comment below on which setup should win the setup of the month. Really all you need to do is just 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let's do this. First up is C. Zonin, and his setup is pretty much the definition of a clean and minimal single monitor setup. Now it looks like a render and not even real. I kind of want to just move some stuff around and make it not so perfect. But you know what, he's kind of like me, taking pictures. I get a little OCD, everything's got to be perfect. You know what, it looks great. Great attention to detail, love the cable management, putting the speaker cables in a cable raceway, and painting it the same color as the wall. Now I assume the cable management under the desk is just as tight. Speaking of desk, there's some black magic going on here, having it floating with no legs. This thing looks pretty deep, so I'm sure he's got some good support under there and hidden at this angle. The monitor he's rocking is the Acer Predator X35 Ultra-Wide 1440p that has a 200Hz refresh rate. He's rocking a nice custom keyboard with his keycaps matching his color theme, and the gold Artisan keycap matching his gold aviator connector in the coiled cable. Nice work. His mouse is the Logitech G604, headset is the SteelSeries Arctis Pro Wireless, and the controller is the Elite Series 2 in black. Looks like we're also Kef brothers as he's rocking the Q150B speakers in black, and I have the white ones. I highly recommend these. These are amazing speakers. Amplifier is the SMSL SA50, converter is the Schiit Modi 3. Now let's take a deep dive into that PC over there on the left. Here are the specs of the PC that I'm going to go ahead and just throw up on the screen here. And remember, all the components have links down in the description below. One thing to note though about his Asus 3090 Tough Gaming is that he swapped out the fans for some Noctua A9s and then applied a Gigabyte Gaming overclocked BIOS for an increased power limit and then overclocked on top of that. Nice. Nice work, C. Zonin, and good luck. Next up is my buddy Yip. He's from the Netherlands and runs the Instagram account RGB_FTW, focused on tech and PC building, as you can see from all the CPUs on display and PC case boxes under the desk. Love the L-shaped desk, which are the IKEA Carlby desktops. He's rocking some Nanoleaf canvas on the wall and also some Nanoleaf triangles on the other side of the wall. Also a LifeX Lightbeam in between a couple of shelves that has a dead Gigabyte 1080 Ti Turbo GPU. Pour one out for our fallen homie. He's also got a nice little storage cabinet with the token IKEA plant that's impossible to kill. Keyboard is the Razer Black Widow Elite, and he moves his wrist rest to the left to probably support his unusually large wrists. Just kidding, I kid. Mouse is the Red Dragon M808 Storm sitting on the Razer Goliathus Chroma mouse pad. Headset is the JBL Quantum 800 on the Corsair ST100 headset stand. Cables under his desk are managed by a cable tray, probably the IKEA Signum. It looks like the desktop is held up by some angled brackets for a nice floating look. Here are the specs of Yip's PC that is in the Lian Li O11 Dynamic Razer Edition. Nice little setup you got there, Yip, and keep pumping out some great content on Instagram. Good luck to you, my friend. Coming in at number 3 is an epic setup from Tony21 Gaming. It looks to be one hell of a streaming setup. 4 monitors, 2 keyboards, 2 PCs, 3 mice for the different types of games he plays, 2 Elgato key lights, whole wall of Nanoleaf lights equals one hell of a setup. Looks like he's a big fan of Star Wars, displaying it all on the shelves on the left there. The beast of a monitor on the bottom is the Samsung G9, and the top 2 are a pair of Samsung 27 inches and a 24 inch on the left. He's rocking a blue Yeti microphone. He also has an Elgato 15 key Stream Deck. He's got 2 Corsair keyboards on top of the Corsair RGB mousepad and the wrist rest. Mice he has the M65 RGB Elite for FPS shooters, the Corsair Harpoon, and the Corsair Scimitar RGB Elite for MMOs and RPGs. Headset is the Corsair Void Pro, also rocking a Corsair T3 Rush chair. A lot of Corsair. Desktop is the Longboy IKEA 98-inch Lil Trask sitting on top of 2 Alex drawers. Lighting this setup are some Philip Hue light strips and play bars. Also has some Cololight Pros on the desk for that increased FPS, am I right? Now let's look at the 2 PCs. Here are the specs of Tony's gaming PC. And here are the specs to Tony's streaming PC. Now this is a killer streaming setup. I wish I had it in my house. Good luck, Tony. Last but not least, we have AOK0112 from Scotland. He has more of a gaming room, because he's got one main setup, he's got a second setup with recycled parts from his upgrades, and a console area. He's got a lot of personality in this room, with all the pictures on the wall, Pikachu cans, got tons of hats, Funko Pops, and a little keyboard corner. So in this console area, he has an Xbox One, a PlayStation 4 Pro, and a Nintendo Switch. All of it is hooked up to a Panasonic 58-inch 4K TV. Nice selection. The secondary setup has a Logitech G512 SE keyboard, Logitech G402 mouse, Logitech Z200 speakers, and a HyperX Cloud 2 headset, and a Vobot smart clock. And a nice little wood desktop there. Here's the specs of the PC from all the older parts that didn't quite make the cut into his main rig. Now onto the main setup, which has a nice dual monitor setup with a PC mounted on the wall on the right there. Keyboard is the Drevo Gamer with the custom keycaps, and it looks like he's a little ways down the custom keyboard rabbit hole there. Mouse is the Logitech G305, speakers are the Mackie CR4 Special Edition, headset is the Razer Nari, and the mic is the Blue Yeti. Now here's the specs of the PC in his main rig right here. Love all the things you've collected over the years and showing your personality by displaying them all. So good luck to you, AOK0112.
You want a chance to win $100 and a kick-ass setup? Well, instructions below on how to submit. Good luck, everyone.